Three prophecies are being fulfilled, huge prophecies. All of them are very, very significant for all of us to understand the end of time phenomena, the alamat of the Sa'ah. The first prophecy is this one, the one you are seeing on the screen. Before I play the video and explain more of these three prophecies, I want to remind you, most of my viewers in this channel are not subscribed. If you are one of them, consider to subscribe and hit the bell. Let's take a look at this person, this minister, Israeli security minister, visiting the Mount Temple.
Israel's new national security minister Itamar Ben-Gvir visited the Temple Mount on Tuesday morning in a surprise visit. He made the trip one day after he publicly announced delayed plans to do so following a meeting with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu Monday evening. He arrived with heavy security coordinated in advance with the police and kept secret. Upon arriving, Ben-Gvir said that the government would not succumb to Hamas threats, reiterating that the Temple Mount is the most important site for the people of Israel, and saying we will maintain freedom of movement for Muslims and Christians, but also Jews will ascend the mount.
So the reason why this is a big problem with his statement that he said this is a place free movement is because this place, dear brothers and sisters, is only for the Muslims. Masjid al-Aqsa is there. You cannot, non-Muslims, the Yahudi cannot go there. The minister, he went there and he said everybody is welcome and we're not going to discriminate. This is a complete and blatant violation of the rules that are being set in that place. Allah Azza wa Jal mentioned about these people, they will create fasad, and that was mentioned in the Quran when he said, وَقَضَيْنَا إِلَى بَنِي إِسْرَائِيلَ فِي الْكِتَابِ لَا تُفْسِدُونَ فِي الْأَرْضِ مَرَّتَيْنِ وَلَا تَعْلُونَ عُلُوًّا كَبِيرًا. They will create fasad on earth, marratain, twice. These people, the next marratain, the second one will take place when they will try to destroy Masjid al-Aqsa. And this is the plan. This is why he went there. And this is also a fulfillment of a prophecy where we know that according to the Jew and the Christian, especially for the Jew who follow the Old Testament, that the Messiah will not come until they establish the third temple. The minister went there, and the purpose for that is to destroy Masjid al-Aqsa, its sanctity, so that anybody can go there, and eventually the third temple will be built by the Yahudi because of this free access to the holy site for the Muslims. Let's take a look at the next prophecy that was fulfilled, and you will see how all of these things are panning out and why we need to worry about this. Now, this is another prophecy that came true, and this is coming from Netanyahu. Let's take a look at what he is saying.
Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has set red lines warning that Israel will prevent the transfer of weapons to Hezbollah in Lebanon. Netanyahu's comments came during a visit to the northern border with Defense Minister Yoav Gallant.
Basically, in this video, he is warning Iran of a strike. And if you are not aware, that strike already took place. If you have seen this video on the internet, take a look at this first.
There's no doubt that some kind of a strike took place on Sunday night in a security installation in the Iranian city of Isfahan. How successful?
Okay, why I said this is a fulfillment of a prophecy, it is because in the book of Jeremiah 49, 35 to 39 of verse, I believe, it is clearly said that God, in this case Israel, will destroy a place called Elam. And that Elam is actually located in Iran. And subhanallah, what a coincidence. You can call it a coincidence, but we call it Qadr of Allah. The nuclear facilities of Iran is in Elam. Basically means that when Netanyahu, he warned Iran that you will be destroyed by us, he basically is fulfilling that prophecy. And we know today or tomorrow, Yahudi, Israel, will attack Iran to make sure that Iran is been taken care of completely and the Messiah has arrived. For the Messiah, in other words, to come to support the Yahudi must get rid of Iran first. That is mentioned in their book, in the book of Jeremiah, as Elam. Now let's take a look at this other video, and this is going to be the third prophecy that is being fulfilled. And I believe that a lot of you have seen what is happening right now, but I want you to take a look at one more time.
News from Turkey tonight, where a strong earthquake struck. It was a 7.8 magnitude quake that toppled dozens of buildings. Video just coming into Action News shows a collapsed hotel and several other buildings heavily damaged.
Now, the reason I'm showing this is because this happened only yesterday. This is not an old news. Rasulullah SAW prophesied, again, one of the end of time prophecies is that taksiru zalazilu. Okay, there will be frequent number of zalzala, earthquake will take place. What happened in Turkey, dear brothers and sisters, is really very, very sad. But at the same time, we know that these things, the earthquake, zalzala, will be happening almost on a regular basis, and this is the case. If you take a look at all of the earthquake on the report, the news that we get, you will see a lot of earthquake taking place. If you're new here, consider to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.